If you took the robot animals from Horizon and slapped them into the world of Nier Automata, this is what you would get. This game launched recently, and I'm gonna get the obvious out of the way first. There are some big, bare problems with this game. This is not a polished game. Your dash speed is faster than your running speed, hitboxes aren't always super accurate, and your anime style girl that you control doesn't seem to mix in well with the rest of the world. That doesn't necessarily mean this is a bad game. You first jump into the game, you'll be greeted with some text boxes that give you a little bit of forced exposition, and then you encounter your first enemies. This is a standard hack and slash game with standard hack and slash controls. And after your first couple encounters, you'll find that this game is a little more fun than you gave it credit for at first. Since this game has roguelike elements, after each combat encounter concludes, you get the opportunity to change your build up, which determines the next enemy encounters. You can change up your build and playstyle quite a bit. For example, you first get started off with one of 3 weapons, which is the sword, and there's specific abilities that are available to choose from and modify. My first playthrough, I built a sword character that had tons of active abilities, and so I had to build up my blue meter by using normal attacks and relying on my active abilities to do most of the damage. A second playthrough, I used a giant axe, and the abilities that were available this time didn't coincide with my first sword-based playthrough. It was a lot more focused on blocking, rage, and charged up attacks. The thing that keeps this game fun is how crazy it can get. You can stack damage over time with vulnerabilities that trigger phantom illusions to go attack your enemies when you're done with all of your combos. And I think that's where the real heart of the game lies. The story, visuals, and setting all clash a little too much for it to be worth getting invested into this game from a narrative perspective. But the core gameplay loop, with all of its customization and ability to try out different builds and play styles, might be worth it if you're into hack and slash games.